title is Naughty Kid. I want to ask a question. How many of you were very naughty in childhood? Like fighting with other kids and got beaten by your parents for not going to school? Dear Toastmaster and my dear guests, people born and brought up in big cities like Chennai, where people are victims of dust, pollution and rust everywhere, they might be missing the beautiness of peaceful, fresh and windy countryside. Let's go down memory lane and have a look at small village where Mother Nature green painted all over, and all you can see is agricultural green fields, blooming flowers, fruit gardens, flock of sheep and small houses. Among all these, there was a small kid running along the streets. He didn't have any idea of video games, mobile phones or tablets, but all he knew was playing in the fields of sand and mud, getting drenched in rain and stealing away the mangoes from fruit gardens are the only joyous things for him. The kid was so naughty and all the time he used to fight with other kids and with his siblings too. He often got beatings from his teacher, whom the kid hated utterly. Of course, that's a male teacher, maybe that could be the main reason. You know what he did once? He threw stones on his teacher while he was on his way back home. Could you guess the consequences?
More biting.
Well, ultimately, the kid had been thrown out of the school. But this made the kid more happier. But his father put him to the farm with flock of sheep. But the kid never bothered about school. And soon he made new friends. That is the flock of sheep. Actually, all the sheep look similar and it is very difficult to differentiate one sheep from the other. But the kid has got a good memory power and he was able to distinguish one sheep from the other. And thus helping many owners of sheep in the village in many ways. And the kid even got good with numbers too, even though he never studied those in the school. Then their parents amazed at his talent and they thought such a bright kid should send back to school. This time, the kid had been put to another school in a town nearby their village. Of course, there weren't any English medium schools in the town at all. This school had interesting custom. I'll tell you what it is. The teacher will be asking questions to the students, and the one who answered the question can slap the others who didn't answer the question, and they both check simultaneously like this. Of course, you can guess this. The kid had got slapped many times by others as he never studied, and he desperately waiting for a chance to take revenge. For that, a few days before, he started concentrating on the class. And you know what happened? One fine day, the teacher asked a tricky question for that almost entire class couldn't answer, except one guy. That day, that is our kid, that day he slapped everyone in the class. He liked the feeling of slapping everyone and he wanted to repeat that again and again. For that, he started listening to the teacher. And even he started looking into the books too. Soon he topped the class, he even got many medals and awards in academics. After that, he got a good rank in engineering entrance exam and he got a seat in famous college named Vijayawada. That is time he realized there is a lot of life out there which he had never known. In the beginning, he struggled hard to get accustomed to the college, to the place and to the people. But later, he made good friends and he enjoyed the college life to the fullest. He even had a crush on a girl with whom he never spoke. But the college life ended on a pleasant note as he got good grades in his exams and he placed in TCS, which was his first interview. Among all these years, there was still one gap in him which he really want to fill and is struggling hard to excel in that field. That's his communication skills. After joining TCS, one of the best decisions he ever made was to become a member of Toastmasters, in which he can already see a difference in his personality. So here I am giving my Gurunadh, giving my first speech in front of you all great Toastmasters. My motto in life is to achieve success in career and more importantly to become a good human being, and I wanted to take back whatever I have learned to my village and to bring about a small change which will fill my people with joy. Thank you.